Hero boxes, guys, have been removed from Clash Royale. They just decided to do it out of nowhere. They didn't really let us know in advance. Started the season, boom, hero boxes are gone from the pass. I'm going to explain why they did this, their reasoning. Is this a buff or a nerf to hero progression? The short answer right now is it depends, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about, and of course the community feedback. So let's get right into it, guys. So the first time you're going to see 10 hero fragments is at the 10th tier inside of the pass. The next time you're going to see it, guys, is at 30, so that's going to be 20. The next time, I believe, is 50. Yep, there you go. So that's going to be 30. The next time, guys, I believe is at 70. There you go. Now you would think the next time would be 90, right? Nope. For whatever reason, it's going to be at 89. So it was almost a perfect at 20 every time, and then they have it at 89 because I guess the last year they want to keep it that 5-star chest, which does make sense. So you're getting 50. Now, a reminder, you need 200 heroes, fragments, excuse me, to get the heroes. So this is only going to be 1/4 of what you need, which means you're getting a free hero every 4 months. But they might be improving progression slightly more than that, assuming they consistently do this. Because let me show you guys, when they announced the new season here, they said here, starting today in the February pass, all hero boxes have been swapped for a fixed reward of 10 hero fragments, meaning you'll get 5 rewards, with 10 hero fragments guaranteed. Same rewards for everyone, no matter your King Tower or Arena. And keep an eye out, 20 more hero fragments will be up for grabs from this month's events, which would mean 70. So if they're doing this every month, maybe 3 months to get a hero. So together with the pass, that means 70 guaranteed hero fragments this season. A bit of context on why we're doing this. We've seen a lot of feedback around hero boxes feeling too random, especially when you're pooling 3 to 4 fragments. For many of you, unlocking a hero started to feel way too far away. So this season, we're trying a more consistent and predictable setup. From now on, you should be able to roughly tell when your next hero is coming instead of just hoping for good drops. We're still learning what makes hero progression feel right, and we'll keep iterating on pacing and unlocks in future seasons. Pretty sure I mispronounced that word. But anyway, this is an English class. Keep the feedback coming. Thanks for clarification. 3 seasons for a hero. So yeah, a lot of people don't like it and are saying you should let everyone choose their own hero. Taking 3 months to get a hero you don't use seems ridiculous, especially because you get to choose your own evolution, right? But okay, as far as the drops, guys, take a look at this. This is the expected hero fragments from 5 hero boxes, for Arena 28, which is the high-level arenas. As you guys can see, the average is 70, the median 65. What this shows, guys, is this is actually a nerf to progression for higher arena players. Now, for lower arena players, this is a buff because the hero chests are worse when you're in the lower arena. But I want to say for higher arena players, this is actually a nerf. However, this isn't super easy to say for sure, just because there are some people in higher arenas that have said this is a small buff, but it's a net positive change. I have 3 accounts and I was getting less than 30 shards basically every month. I got the 4-star 40 shards once in a single account in these 3 months. Also opened 200 of these in dev and never got 5 stars. So the 5-star is incredibly rare to get, which is basically the one that gives you a hero for free. And people are saying that's why they removed it. They saw some people get free heroes from 5 stars and had to act quick. But I don't know for sure if people were hardly ever getting it. So I guess they did this to make it more predictable. I still don't really know if this is a buff or nerf. I want to say it might be a slight nerf for the higher arena players, so that's kind of unfortunate. But for the free-to-play players in the lower arenas and casual players that don't play the game a lot, I want to say this is probably a buff to it. But then again, people that don't play the game a lot in lower arenas, are they even going to be able to complete the pass and get all the tiers? Because people that don't play a lot probably aren't even going to be getting the 50 shards every single season. So I guess it's really debatable, but overall, the general sentiment from the community is that it's not good. Crazy how they managed to make this garbage game worse every update. And, you know, the fact is it's still 1 free hero per 4 months, assuming they don't give the 20 from the event. If they do the 20 from the event, then okay, if you play a lot, then okay, it looks like you will get it every 3 months. So it's 3 or 4 months, but you don't get to choose it like you do for the Evo which I think is the problem. And now you have people making posts, where are they, missing? They remove these faster than the seasonal chests, where are they at? Evolution box, age unknown, height variable, have you seen this person? Wait, evolution box? Wait, I'm confused. Is this supposed to be for the evolution boxes, but this is the hero? Yeah, they just removed them right now. Oh man, yeah, they already removed them. It's kind of wild. Rest in piss hero boxes 2025 to 2026. You won't be missed. Monday. Yeah, it's showing that they're gone basically. So Evos are fully scrapped then. Didn't think the hole they dug could get any deeper. Yeah. I hope we get heroes again soon, because I'm not gonna lie, man. I feel like both of these could have just been Evos in some way. I don't know. I guess what it would be for the goblins is they just respawn after a few seconds automatically instead of pressing a button, and then maybe the Mega Minion, it just, I don't know, maybe after you cycle it a couple times, it can just dash through the air or teleport in certain scenarios. I don't really know, but I will say the Mega Minion, though, is the one that makes the most sense as a hero. I feel like pretty much out of all the ones we've gotten so far, and I've seen a lot of people on board with that as well. But man, the goblins, like, those could have easily just been an Evo. I feel like we wouldn't have as much hate if there was one Evo, one hero every season instead of just two heroes, which we've been getting recently. So I don't know, it is what it is. It tanked, and as you guys can see from the revenue, Clash Royale revenue is continuing to go down. It's at 36 million now, which is still a ton compared to the other Supercell games, but man, it was at just like 80 million a couple months ago, and then boom, it's just been free falling since the level 16 in Heroes. So wow, man, I mean, probably pretty soon it's gonna be below Brawl Stars again. I wouldn't be surprised, or on par at the rate it's going. Kind of disappointing to see, but a lot of people did call it, to be fair. What garbage is cursing my eyes? All right, some people might just be hating too much at this point, but this is basically for the kind of the Super Bowl. They're doing a touchdown event in the game. They're having Lil Wayne for the halftime show, which is a pretty famous rapper. I'm sure a lot of you guys know who that is. Whose idea was this? It genuinely looks like they used AI. I thought this was fake if I didn't see it for myself. And when two of them would spin, it's just floating torsos with legs. Like, why are they so desperate to show us they don't care? Becoming greedier, more pay to win, and becoming lazier and lowering the quality of the game too is insane. They're really saying to people, pay more for less. I mean, they did say they were going to be implementing AI more in the game across the board in Supercell games. What I don't understand is, why don't they use AI to make ideas for the heroes and the evolutions, especially the Evos, because then they could be coming out with Evos more frequently, because then they wouldn't have the excuse of they couldn't think of ideas, because then AI could just come up and brainstorm dozens of good ideas for every single card in the game, and how they could have, you know, the Evo for basically everyone. That's just my take on, if they're going to use AI, why don't they use it to help them with creativity and ideas instead of just the design for the artwork? I could see it being very beneficial in that case. So that's pretty much all I got for you guys. Make sure to leave your feedback in the comments below in regards to these hero fragments. Now there's 50 a month. Seems like it's a very small nerf to the higher arena players, but overall for most players this is probably a buff. I still would like to see them increase it a little more, so you can get, I think, one hero for free every 3 months. That seems very reasonable, especially because you don't even get to pick the hero. But that's going to be it. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a like and subscribe. You can use credit code BOSS to support me in any Supercell game. And thanks again. Until next time, guys.